unplug the headphones.
I kind of feel a little nervous right now.
Oh, I gotta lean back now. Fat Joe, lean back.
I really don't.
All right. Fuck it. This is the beginning. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Danger Knock podcast. I got a not so special guest to my right here.
How am I not special?
I was gonna give you a whole introduction.
Okay,
keep going. You can't. You're supposed to.
Keep going. Nah, keep going.
It's the young KhanKlips or KhanKlips. Are we talking to the white demographic or who are we talking to?
See, for the other people to like really get that out of it, out of their mouth, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, you might get some phlegm coming up with it. Nah, but KhanKlips is my. I don't even know how he's related to me, but he is somehow down the family tree.
You should be glad I'm related to you, actually.
Listen, I found out you were related to me like freaking 5 years ago when you were born. This dude literally came on the scene like 5 years ago. No one knew anything about him prior.
What scene?
This family scene. You got adopted.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
The Chicago scene. I'm saying I'm from the DNP. The Chicago scene. That's where I tapped in with y'all recently. 5 years. 5 years?
God. And by the way, we're gonna be like looking over there. That's my brother.
Ain't nobody looking at his ass.
Oh shit, you're right. You know what? Never mind.
All right.
He might have a little 2 cents to put in every now and then, but we'll try to ignore him. But anyways, this is KhanKlips, Ismail Khan.
What's good, man? What's good,
coming
man?
in from the DMV, as he said. He's a videographer, photographer, cartographer. You know what that is? I know you don't know what that is.
Well, it's a car. You shoot the car. Is it? Wait, what is it?
No, it's a guy who makes maps.
Really?
Yeah.
Cartographer?
All right. You know what?
He drives the car, does it? That's what it is?
Freaking Magellan over here.
Wait, is that actually what it is?
You know who Magellan is?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what did Magellan do?
I don't know. Who's Magellan?
Do you know who Amerigo Vespucci is?
Okay. No.
I knew I was gonna bring.
What is that one of your names? Is that one of your names? Or Funko Pops up there, bro?
I wish they don't make them like that no more.
I don't know who that is.
But give them a little spiel about what you do. Okay. I only know the overview, but give them the KhanKlips elevator pitch.
Okay, bet. Okay, so basically, my name is Ismail Khan. I go by KhanKlips. It's really pronounced Khan, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people do Khan, and I kind of adapted to that. KhanKlips, bro. I'm a director, creative director. I do a lot of stuff. Videography, photography, cartography, all that, man. So, yeah, I do all that stuff, mainly focusing on sports, but also I do, other stuff like real estate. I do restaurants. I just do a bunch of marketing stuff. But yeah, sports is my favorite stuff, and specifically the NFL. So that's what I've been really focused on. We'll get to that later. But yeah, that's my main focus. Just some passion stuff. So I've been working for probably like 6 years now, doing this. So
that's crazy. And how old are you?
I'm 21 right now. So I've been doing this since I was like 16.
Since you was a jit?
Yeah, since I was a jit. Oh God. Since I was a jit, man.
Nah. So you actually, you said you would get to it later, but we could get to it now. You actually came fresh off of doing videos for draftees. I think a couple of them, right?
Nah, I just did one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who was that?
So my boy Braden Fisk, he just got drafted to the Rams. He's a defensive tackle from FSU. I met him a few months ago, through this agency that I know, and he's a dope guy. He's a real humble, down to earth guy. He's like, I consider him one of my friends for sure. Like we talk shit, have jokes. Like it was real cool. Like especially seeing him go to the NFL. Like a lot of guys have their egos behind them, but he didn't, and like it was dope to work with him. I was just in Indiana with that, so that was fun.
So you were at his crib?
Yeah,
how was that walking in for the first time and like
it was
feeling acclimated and things like that?
So I had met him in New York. Probably like 2 months ago. So that kind of got me adjusted already with him. That's where we met. And so we was already cool off the jump. So then when I went to Indiana, went to his house, I never met his family before. So I'm meeting his family. Was dope. His parents are lit. Like they're really nice people. Really like
hospitable.
Yeah. I was about to say hospitalized.
What the?
Yo, yeah, hospitable. That's what I was gonna say. Cause, Yeah, they're really, really, really hospitable people and really respectful, and so it was dope to meet his whole family. You know, all as you can expect, his whole family from even from out of the state were there. So it was dope to meet them and get all that content. You know, he was really excited for that. So it was lit. I was just there yesterday. So
it didn't take long for you to settle in. And was it awkward? Like I always find it sometimes when I do like videos of people awkward of like bringing the camera into their face and in the middle of like their moments.
Yeah.
So how do you go about like blending in with everybody, but still getting like those like up close shots or those personal shots?
That's literally the hardest part.
Yeah.
And as a videographer, like for other people, like that's definitely the hardest part for people to adjust to, and like that also kind of differentiates you from another videographer. Like if you have a videographer filming your life and he's like awkward or doesn't really know how to talk and like just like always up in your face, like they're not gonna mess with that. You gotta have that balance of like, okay, like some shit can't be filmed, some shit gotta like you put the camera down or you put it lower or whatever you gotta do, to finesse it. If you really need that shot, you just drop the camera or like act like you're not looking at the camera. Like it's a bunch of ways, but at the same time, it's like you want to make the person feel the most comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And so I actually talked to him, and before I even started filming, I said, all this shit that I'm shooting is gonna get approved by you. Like I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna make this video, send it over to you. It's not gonna go public nowhere until you approve it, until you really accept it. So I think that made him more comfortable with it, and I was able to shoot basically everything with him. So it was lit. But like I said, whatever I edit is gonna go through him. So it's really up to him. And that's what you just gotta do. You gotta just let them know from the jump, like this is what's going on. You're gonna approve it, so that makes them more comfortable. It's like, okay, he's not gonna release nothing. And also, you just be cool. Like you should be chill. Like you want to make these people your friend, right? Like they're not just like, you don't just like, I don't see people when I go film. I don't just film them. I don't just see them as like someone I'm filming.
Not just a business transaction.
Yeah, exactly. I just see them as like, okay, like I'm trying to have like countless hours put in with him, and then also filming videos with him, like especially now he's going to LA. So I was really excited about that because I be in LA a lot, and so the fact that he's going to play the Rams, I mean, now I already told him like I'm gonna see you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shoot a lot of content with him, maybe at the facility. Who knows? I've never been there before, but yeah. So it's just about the connection and the comfortability.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing about business in general that goes understated. They always say like you should have hard skills, which is right?
Hard skills?
No.
What you say?
You need to have hard skills, which is like knowing how to like do videography and editing and stuff like that. But the soft skills on how to like bring your personality out so that people feel comfortable.
In my opinion, that's the most important.
Yeah, because you could be the most skilled videographer in the world or the most skilled editor, but if people are like, yo, like fuck out of here, like we weirdo, I don't want you filming me.
For sure.
Why are you bringing the camera in the bathroom and shit? Like fucking, what are you doing?
Nah.
Like no, the edit's gonna be sick, bro. No, the fuck out of here.
That's my point. It's like you gotta be cool. Like you, at the end of the day, like okay. So for example, right? I had just filmed. I don't know if I could throw this in already, but we'll
cut it in post if you need.
Okay, I just had filmed a wide receiver, Jameson Williams, Detroit Lions wide receiver, right? So when I had first originally met with him, like I didn't really like jump to it, like get the camera in his face. When I went to his crib, like I just sat down. You know what I'm saying? I just sat down. We was chatting and stuff. Like I didn't just come in his house. The first time I ever been in his house, put the camera in his face. Like you can't do that because one, like that's just disrespectful, but also two, like I don't want to be known as that. Yeah, I'm just the camera guy, or like not even that. I don't want him to be like, oh damn, like I'm not even like ready. Like you just putting the camera on me right away. So like you got to acclimate yourself with them, and then acclimate yourself with the environment that you're in, and then just go from there. But yeah, in my opinion, like doing the skills like that is the most important, besides editing and all that filming stuff, because a lot of people know how to film and edit. But do you know how to establish a connection? Do you know how to, be friends with these people and really like, express yourself and be cool? So that's the most important part.
Because it's also like the long-term play of like, even although we don't always want to think about it in a strictly business sense, but it is like better for your business to be personable. For sure. Because then you won't stick around. You could do it once. For sure, exactly. Right? They have that saying is like, you can skydive without a parachute. Yeah. But you can't skydive without a parachute twice.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait.
You can skydive without a parachute, but you can't do it again.
Why not?
Because you're going to hit the ground and die.
Why?
Because you don't have a parachute, you fucking...
Wait.
Hey, it's a good thing this guy has hard and soft skills because he doesn't got fucking brain skills.
You can't... Wait, say it again?
You can't Now I'm fucking it up because you fucking got.
Nah, bro, you say
no.
shit, bro.
Hold on. Chill.
You can't.
You can skydive without a parachute.
Okay, hold on. I gotta take this slow, bro. You can skydive without a parachute.
Look at my brother in the side.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can. You just can't do it twice. Fucking guy.
Oh shit. Okay, I get it.
So
yeah, okay.
For all the NFL players out there, don't listen. This is what you're dealing with.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So in the realm of like business,
wait, but what does that relate to that? How does that relate?
Because right, you can get into like, let's say you get the gig, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You could do it like you've done it. You're there. You're already gonna be doing it, but they're not gonna hire you back,
right?
Because you didn't have your parachute, which is your proper personality.
For sure, 100%. That's a good
right.
Analogy,
so,
for sure, yeah.
Has there ever been a time where you like accidentally like fucked up and you did something that you shouldn't have, like on accident, like you try to catch something and they were like, yo, chill, and like.
Okay, yeah, I actually got a good example of this. So actually, recently, maybe like a couple months, last month. Yeah, last month. Or was it this month? It might have been this month, bro. Honestly, I've been traveling so much, thank God,
This guy's a mover and shaker, not gonna lie.
Why?
That's a compliment. Just keep going. Sorry.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means like you're like making moves and stuff.
Oh. I thought you said I'm moving the mic a lot. Okay. No. So yeah, shout out to all my Muslims out there, man. Let me get to the point.
All right,
I'm gonna say alhamdulillah for like all the blessings that I've been able to do. Recently I've just been stuck at a point in my career where I haven't really done nothing, until like last month. So I've been finally been able and blessed enough to travel a lot and meet a lot of new people. So recently, like earlier this month, the beginning of this month, I went to Miami to film this one trainer, and like I had filmed. Okay, so like I'm filming right on the field, okay, and like they have these like the dude's working out, right? It's actually the dude I post on my page too. So he's working out and shit, right? And he's like it's like a rope behind him, right? He's tied to a rope, okay?
Okay.
And the rope is tied to the fence, okay? So when he runs out, he's like supposed to run out. That rope is supposed to create like resistance, right?
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
It's like supposed to create resistance. So he's like standing here, like running. He's like, they're not running straight though. That's the problem, right? So I can't gauge. And this is my first time ever experiencing this type of equipment. It's my first time at this field, right? So I'm standing here and bro's standing here. I'm standing right next to him, right? So he comes out from the fence, starts running, and he starts curving. Right as soon as he starts curving, the rope catch my leg, bro. All right? And I'm like, oh my God, bro. I get so embarrassed, bro. I'm like, fuck, like, damn. Cause like, one, the trainer started tripping out because he's like, oh, damn, like, make sure the athlete's not hurt. These guys
You're the one who got freaking whipped.
No, I got whipped on the legs, but like, he kind of got tripped up too, the dude running. So
was it because you got in the way? Or?
Yeah, because the rope hit my leg, so it kind of it messed him up. So he kind of got tripped up. He almost fell. Thank God, like
damn. What if he tore his ACL and you just ruined his career? What the hell?
Like, bro, that's the thing is like people can actually get injured like really easily.
Yeah, especially so, like those basketball players. They fall on the photographers on the sidelines.
Oh yeah.
You can roll an ankle, break your leg like Kevin Ware or whatever.
So I was so like, damn, like fuck, like. But at the same time, like I didn't even notice. I was like, I was just being aloof at the moment. Like I couldn't like notice, but also I was not familiar with the equipment. So like I didn't know he was gonna turn or nothing. So like it was just on my fault on my end. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like that was a moment where I was like, damn, like oh shit, I'm gonna just fuck this up. Like cause the trainer, I feel like he kind of got like a little mad at me. Like, and this is my first time ever meeting him too. So it's like it was kind of a bad impression. Like a little bit. So I was like, damn. But thank God nothing happened like in terms of injury or nothing. But yeah, that was probably one of the most recent moments where I felt like I might have like messed something up a little bit. But.
I think those are the best mistakes where like nothing really happens, but you have the like wherewithal to like be scared of it so it doesn't happen again. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here who make mistakes and they're like, oh, nothing happened. Okay, can't be that bad, right? And then they don't log it into their brain that this is what you need to avoid in the future, right? So the learning experience is good.
For sure. I definitely learned from that. I mean, I stood out the way, and I never really messed up like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I filmed hundreds of guys on the field, multiple different various types of equipment. So I've never really messed up like that before. So it's not even something where it's like, oh, hopefully I don't do that again. Like, I already know I'm not going to do that again. Like, it's just something where I just like literally did not know what the equipment was doing. Like, I'd never seen that equipment before. That's the other thing. So it's like, it was just a weird moment.
But on the flip side, a highlight moment for you, what would you like kind of point to where you're like, as you hit record and then you like stop hitting record and you're just like, damn, I know that's gonna be crazy when I put it in the computer later, and you're just like,
are you talking about like from everything I film?
You could give like a few examples. Like we could keep talking about like your favorite examples, so you don't have to just pick one, but anything that like stands out to you.
Hey, can you scroll down a little bit? I'm trying to trace my memory. Okay, hold on. Let me sidetrack a little bit. Okay. Can I sidetrack?
I would screen record this while we.
Yeah, you should screen record this. Hey, let me sidetrack real quick. Hold on, let me record first.
God, Harun, I don't pay you enough.
It's not
actually
recording.
I'd pay you too much, which is nothing.
Yeah. All right, all right. So you see the Bronny post? Like I had the pictures.
Click it.
So I had the pictures, and then I had. So yeah, there was dope.
That guy looks familiar. Who's that guy?
Destroying.
Oh, is that the guy who does? He's kicker.
Yeah, he's a kicker. Who just got he got hurt.
Yeah, he like made a tackle that was weird or something.
Yeah. So okay, let me give you a quick story behind this. It's actually good. This is actually good, right? Okay, look. So behind this story, right? This is kind of long story. Am I good to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, bet. So listen, don't get distracted by this now. All right, look.
You're the one talking.
This is my first time in LA, right?
Yeah.
So my friend Shojo, he's an artist, right? I went up there with him. You know, he was recording in the studio and session and all that. And that's my first time in LA. So I fly up to LA with him, and we pulled up to the studio. I had all my bags. He had all his bags. Like we didn't go to no hotel, nothing. We was waiting on his manager.
They were mating.
We were waiting on his manager to book a hotel for us, but he was like, we didn't have communication with him at the time. So for the whole day, like we did not know where we was gonna stay. So we basically had all our luggage in the studio, right? So he's recording and stuff. Like I'm sitting there, like I had one contact, one of these videographers in LA. I'm like, yo, what you doing? Like da da da. He said, I'm about to go film the Sierra Canyon game. I'm like, oh shit, like I never done that before, so let me go do that. I know Bronny's playing. Like who knows? LeBron might be there. All that. So I'm talking to Joe. I'm like, yo, like should I do this? Like I gotta pay for the Uber, go over there, come back. Like it was kind of a minute away. It was like 30-40 minutes away. So I like whatever. Like he was like, yeah, bro, you gotta go. Like I was like, shit, I might as well. I'm here, right? So I went. I Ubered there. It was like late. The other thing is the game starts at 9:00 PST. I'm from Virginia, DC, bro. Like that's 12 a.m., bro. Like that shit was already striking me, bro. Like the game started at 12 a.m., bro. Like I was already tired, like so flying in.
Midnight?
Yeah.
Damn.
Midnight Eastern time. It started. Their game started.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, bro, like that's OD, but whatever, right? I'm like, you know, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm like, okay. So I go there. I'm tired as shit, bro. As soon as I walk in, bro, I see Bronny staring at me, bro. Like he was like looking at me, bro.
Is that KhanKlips?
Nah, he don't know me, but like I walked in, he was just looking at me. I'm like, oh shit, like, cause that's the first time I seen him, right? And, you know, he's a famous ass kid. So I'm filming. There's hella videographers. This packed out, right? Bro, LeBron comes in. I'm like, oh shit. But at the time, bro, like literally at the time, I'm not thinking nothing of this. I'm literally there like, I want to go home. Like, I'm like, they're like, I'm not even understanding the fact that LeBron James is 500, like, not 500 feet, 50 feet from me, 25 feet from me, bro. And like, I'm not even understanding that. And I'm not even like excited about that. I'm literally just filming the game just cause I have the opportunity to. And when I came back the next day and when I finished all the editing and all that, I'm like, damn, I just did this. Like, it hit me then. But at the moment, it was like, bro, I literally was like, just like...
starstruck.
Yeah, not even... Nah. First of all, I don't
that's glazing.
Nah, yeah, that's glazing, bro. I don't starstruck nobody.
This guy just said his brain stopped working and all of a sudden...
No, my brain stopped working. I was so tired, bro. I was so tired.
You're tired of seeing one of the greatest basketball players of all time? I would have had an adrenaline shot.
He is one, but he is not the one. Anyways.
We done with the 90s or no?
Shout out my boy... You know what I'm saying? All my boys who be hating on me, talking about they don't think Michael Jordan's the GOAT, but he's the GOAT for sure. Anyways, I'm not starstruck or nothing. I'm just tired. And then also, bro, imagine, okay, look, you're in an unfamiliar place, 1. 2, you don't got a hotel for the night. You literally don't. I
wouldn't be thinking about that if LeBron was freaking 5 feet away from me.
Okay, bro, you're glazing.
I'd be like, yo,
you're
hit
glazing.
up Savannah. Let me stay at the crib.
Oh, yeah, okay. Bro, you don't know where you're going to sleep? It's 12 a.m. You don't know where you're going to sleep.
Yeah, just ask LeBron. Be like, yo.
I'm going. Okay, look. So I go Uber back to the studio, crashed out on the couch of the studio. Then we end up at
this is Shoujo Studio.
Yeah, that's where he was recording. Yeah, so we crashed out in the studio. He woke me up like 3 a.m. PST, 6 a.m. Eastern time, bro. Okay, he's like, yo, we gotta go. Okay, bet. We go to this studio producer's house. We knock out at his house, bro. We wake up and shit. We slept there on the couch, bro. And by the way, this producer has a cat. I'm allergic as fuck to cats, bro. So I was like, oh my God, bro. And his cat was walking around. It wasn't even his cat, so he couldn't put it away or nothing. So it was walking around and stuff, bro. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Okay, look, I woke up in the morning, this cat was sleeping on my feet, bro. I was like, oh my God.
Did your face get all puffy? Or?
It was like a cheetah cat too. It kind of got me scared, but I don't know, bro. I was up all night, bro. It was a rough night, bro. Like, we didn't get a hotel till like 12 o'clock the next day, bro. So I was like, damn, but that was definitely a good experience for me. It was like, it kind of humbled me too. But anyways, I didn't mean to sidetrack.
So did you spend that whole night in the studio?
Nah, not the whole night in the studio. Till like 3 a.m.
And then where did you go from there?
The producer's house.
Yeah.
So we slept at his house.
At the Cheetah's house.
Him. Huh?
At the Cheetah's house. So then after that day, now what's your like plan? Like operating for like...
Oh, so basically after that, like we was chilling. We had linked up with his manager and we were staying in the hotel for the rest of the time. I was there for like 5-6 days. We went to the studios. It was fun. Yeah. Just doing regular content.
One thing I'll say is like even at our age, even experiences that are uncomfortable are exactly for these kind of moments good for stories.
For sure.
Right? So every time I'm going through something, like I'll probably discuss this on a podcast later where I've like had like fucked up hotel situations.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this shit's so fucked.
Nah.
And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, this is gonna be good for the podcast. And then that just completely like switches my whole mentality about it. Yeah. Right? And so as long as nothing like there's no permanent damage, no one gets really hurt or nothing really bad.
Yeah.
If it's just a shitty situation, you can at least make it into a good story.
That's what I was telling my friend Joe. I was like, bro, like, this shit's crazy. But at the same time, like, a few days later, I'm like, bro, that was OD. Like, that was OD, dog. Like,
yeah.
And the thing is, he's used to shit like that, bro. You know, he's an up-and-coming artist and shit. Shout out Shoujo and shit. But, like, you know, he's used to sleeping on the couches and doing what he got to do in L.A. That's my first time in L.A., like I said. So I was like, I slept on the couch first time in LA, bro. Like literally. So it's like, it was crazy, but it was definitely a good humbling experience.
Yeah. That's all part of the up and coming story.
For sure. That's
like
lit.
All these famous people have like the same story.
Yeah.
Unless they're just like an industry plant and they've always been rich.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But like like Jack Harlow and Drewski, when they were on tour, they were talking about like sharing the same hotel rooms and things like that. Things that they could never even conceive of now.
Yeah.
But the fact that they could even share those stories. So like
that's the grind,
this is part of like, so once you like make it big and you hit it like to the top, you'll be like on other not the Danger Dog podcast, on other stuff talking about the same stuff. People like, damn.
Hey,
this kid got it out the mud.
I'm gonna be coming back to the Danger Dog podcast.
Yeah, once this gets more.
Come on, bro. Give me a year or two, bro.
16 subscribers on.
Give me a year or two, bro. I'll be popping, bro.
All right. Hopefully this podcast keeps up with you, so you get some more audience members when you come back.
Bro. This podcast is gonna be fire. Yeah, but yeah, that was basically my story on this. What was the original question though?
I was gonna say just like a highlight.
Oh,
but
highlight.
I think that is a pretty good highlight.
Okay, so yeah, me filming Lebron and Bronny, like, bro, that was when I pressed record, like, shit, like, after, like, I was like, damn, I really did that.
Tell me about the recording process on like capturing everything and like your mindset going in, like, so is it just like you treat it like every other kind of like gig that you've done, or are you trying to do anything different because it's like Bronny or anything like that?
So I should have. I'll tell you that. I definitely should have, done a little more than looking back now. But like I said, I just wasn't really even I was like out of body, bro. Like I was really out of body. Like I wasn't really thinking too much.
Were you in a flow state?
Yeah, like I was just thinking too much about other shit, and then also like I just was tired, and like that's no excuse or nothing. But looking back, I definitely should have done a little bit more, kind of like juice that,
squeezed everything out of.
Yeah. So, but nah, I think I got shit done. Like, bro, like that picture I got.
We'll put up some more. We'll put up some clips.
Yeah.
In post.
That picture I got.
Some shots that you got, and
people really messed with it, bro. People really messed with it. And the other thing is, like, a lot of people back at home was like, damn, like he just went over there, like. bro was in LA shooting Bronny, like shooting LeBron. Like I had LeBron in the video too, so it was definitely a surreal moment kind of thing, and people were really like fucking with that. So it was lit. But I definitely should have taken a little bit more advantage in terms of like my angles. But in terms of the process of filming, I really just stick to the same way. I mean, I've shot hundreds of games before that, basketball games, so I was just kind of used to it. But also like, the thing is, it's so many shooters there because it's Bronny and LeBron's there and Destroying was there and Phase Adapt and like those are just some guys.
You feel like paparazzi or something.
Not even that. It's like the sideline's full. Like
there's
bro.
to get a good angle.
Filming like the dude's next to me. If I tilt even a little more, he's in the frame. Like it's only so much I could do. So like I was like, I did take the most of my opportunity if you really think about it, but at the same time, like, okay, for example, when the game had ended, like LeBron like got swarmed, right? Obviously with all these kids and shit, and I just pat my back and dip. But in reality, looking back, I should have went up and filmed all that, got up closer with him, zoomed in on his face, like shit like that. I literally don't know why I didn't do that.
This is like one of those moments where like you're not on a one-on-one basis with them, they'll never remember that you did that. So you like how we talked about before, like not to like make it feel weird. This is a moment where you can make it like get up close because they won't remember. Hopefully, but like
no, it's not even that they won't remember. Everyone was doing it.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I'm not.
I guess that's like the paparazzi effect. They're like everyone thinks like everyone's doing it, so I'm gonna get up in there like.
Nah, it's not even that. He's in a public area. He knows all these kids are swarming him. He wouldn't trip if I filmed him. It was on my fault. You know, I could have got that angle, but it is what it is. But
no, that's experience, but you got the documentation of him there, and that was lit. This is your portfolio, quite literally, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And so these are things that you like use to kind of leverage your opportunity to other people, like another high school kid coming up, and like you could see that like he's gonna be like a McDonald's All-American or something, or if he already is, might go to a top like school. You'd be like, yo, I got shots of Bronny, bro. Like this could be you. You could be the next Bron. I mean, if Bronny does become
that definitely helps. That definitely helps my standpoint of things. And if I like if you look at my page, like you see big faces, and if someone stumbles upon my page, they're like, okay, this dude's valid. Like you know, I got Marvin Harrison Jr. 4th pick just went. CJ Stroud, you know, he's a dog, and you know, I got all these guys, and then I got CD Lamb as well up there. So it's definitely something where people look at it like, okay, like this dude's legit, right? So that's just, but it took time, bro. It took a lot of time to get where I'm at. It took a lot of time to build this up. So for any creators out there listening and tuning in, like you just gotta keep going, bro. Like literally, bro, I've been at it for 6 years and I'm not nowhere near where I'm going to be. So, well, it's just,
that's a good thing, right? If you're already close to where you want to be with so much time left, you'd be like, what the hell am I doing? That means your goals are too low.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
But that's the other thing though. Like I've definitely set goals that I've hit, but what do? You got to keep setting goals and shit. And that's what I keep doing. So it's definitely something that I'm trying to do. Like, okay, for example, I'm trying to do some documentary shit with these bigger athletes, NFL guys, like even me linking up with my boy Braden, like, hopefully that turns into something bigger than just a draft. And you know, my mother boy Jameson Williams, like I'm trying to do some documentary shit with him too. So it's just like building those relationships, and that could take me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my focus is at.
So speaking of goals, is there any goal that you have that's like currently you feel like at this moment unattainable, but like something you're like inching towards, and like in the back of your head you're keeping like, if I get, or is it just like what's right in front of you right now?
Unattainable goal. Okay.
Not unattainable, but like something that's like for me, like I want to have my own talk show, which I guess this is what that is right now. But
that's
like,
definitely attainable. Yeah. Okay. I see. Well, I'm trying to really venture out of like sports a little bit, to be honest with you. Even though I literally just mentioned all these guys, like I'm trying to venture out of sports a little bit because I could really do everything, bro. Like I don't even mean to like, you know what I'm saying, toot my horn or nothing, but like I could do a lot of shit that people don't see. Yeah. I've done real estate. I've done, you know, marketing for restaurants. I've done marketing for fashion. Like I've done fashion reels. The list could go on. Music videos. Yeah. Like I've literally gotten paid $500 a regular rate for music videos. Like people think my shit is legit. Like I've done a lot of stuff, vlogs. Like bro, I've done so much stuff. And if you look at my page, it's like sports. So it's like, that's on me though. You know what I'm saying? I just got to keep on flooding that and putting that content out. But one thing for me, I want to kind of do like a documentary style type of thing for an artist. Like,
yeah,
like a bigger artist. Like, bro, like I'll be around big people though, especially since my boy, like, you know, he's an artist. So it's like, I'm in all these rooms, you know, with all these great artists, producers. So I'm next to some crazy people. So I definitely think I'm in that realm. I'm in a good spot.
I could definitely see you being like the head, like, videographer for like a documentary. Yeah. And these things can be sold to like, you film, like a lot of places you can film the documentary and then sell it to like a Netflix or a Hulu
that's already
or something.
Happened. So, right? So yeah, that's already happened. To go to that point, like I filmed this one dude, 5-star out of Manassas, Virginia, Sean Murphy, right? Mm-hmm. I had some content of him. I had CBS Network reach out to me to take my content.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that was dope. And they didn't pay me or nothing. They gave me credit for it. But like, if I start shooting bigger guys and okay, Sean Murphy goes to the league, Sean Murphy becomes the all-time GOAT linebacker. Mm-hmm. Netflix gonna reach out, want to do an episode. I'm gonna give them my content. They gonna pay me.
Yeah,
that's where my bread's gonna come. Like that's another topic. You want to talk about free shit? We can talk about that later. But like, bro, I do so much free shit. We can talk about that later. But anyways, I do like so that, bro. Netflix picks that up. All these other people pick that up. That's where I get my money. That's where it's like, okay, damn, like, because I have the rights to that. I shot all that. So, but yeah, it was dope for when CBS hit me up. They took the content and did a little segment on him, which is awesome.
Yeah, but I think speaking of like payments for these kind of things, I think that's a big struggle for a lot of people who do freelancing in any regard. Yeah, like I have that same struggle for like logo design and stuff like that. Right. Because half of it is like how we talked about before earlier in the podcast, is like building a rapport and becoming friends with someone. Yeah. And then once you become friends with someone, now it's hard to extract money from a friend. Right. You know, so then I always feel like, oh, well, I've done so much to create this bond and rapport with this person. Now, run me my money. Yeah, and I'm like, but like it should be expected. And I think that's just like something from being young. Mm-hmm. Like, cause I think as we get older, like people like should expect that they need to pay for something. I had this one situation where I won't name names. Maybe I will one day, but like this person has some prominence in our community.
In our family?
No. Who cares about our family? I don't care. I would have flamed him in our family right now. But it's like someone, right, who was looking for a logo, right? And for a particularly like prominent position and like in the community, whatever. Yeah. And I was like, okay, maybe this is a time I can really like stretch my legs with the pricing, right? And really like charge what I feel like I should charge for, right? And I was going into like the hundreds of, and into maybe like close to 1,000 for like logo and brand guidelines and things along those lines.
You said 100?
No. It was like
hundreds or what?
Into like, I forgot what exactly it was. It could have been like 1,000 for a logo and 1,000 for the brand guidelines, which in my head,
freelance.
Yeah, in my head, I'm like, am I reaching? But I look online and people say that that's what.
What are you providing?
It was a logo and a whole like brand guideline like system, or it might have just been a logo. I can't remember. All I know is this person said $25, and I was like,
all right, nah, hell no.
It was like $25-$50, and I was like, what am I? I'm doing something wrong. Clearly, that I'm just getting myself involved in these kind of things. I didn't end up doing it.
I don't think. All right, in my opinion, like 25 is obviously insane, but a band, that's kind of OD.
But think about it, right? If you have a whole organization, right, that's running off.
It just depends on the company.
You're the face of a company.
You could do it, yeah.
Right? But it wasn't exactly for a company. But anyway, that's getting into too much detail. But I had a situation where, I don't know if you've had something similar, where I worked a lot on something where someone promised to pay, and at the end of it, they were like, hey, we don't need this anymore, so it's okay, you can hang on, keep it. I'm like, you didn't pay me for the end product. You paid me for the service of creating, which I did. The hours of work, I can't get back. So for them to be like, no, it's all good. No, you still need to pay me. So have you ever had a situation where you did something for someone? Maybe it wasn't written in the contract, which we could get to contracts later, where they kind of just ghosted you on a project or anything like that in terms of payments, or you just kind of eat it?
I'm trying to think. In terms of shooting some shit and then not getting it, that's, first of all, that's crazy.
I was in college, so I I had my mistake was taking people's word for something.
Yeah.
You know, and saying, oh, they'll pay me, and then there's no contract. And even if there was a contract, I don't even know what to do if they broke it. I'd be like, okay, when am I gonna get a lawyer?
Yeah.
Like they'll probably call it my bluff.
I take a lot of people's word for shit, but
yeah,
and even to this day. But also, I just gotta establish that connection first. If it's not someone who I trust, then I don't take your word for it. But
yeah,
in terms of that specific kind of, I don't think so. Honestly, like obviously, I've had people not pay for sure. But in terms of me shooting something and then they're not paying for it, oh wait, yeah, I'm tripping. Actually, I did. What the hell? Actually, recently, bro, I don't.
This morning, someone just did me.
I don't want to say it though. I don't want to say it though. I don't want to.
It's fine. Yeah, like I didn't want to give the information to my situation either. But
I don't want it to be, you know what I'm saying, all live and shit. But like, yeah, I've for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely think, but it's just what comes with it. It's just what comes with it.
They say charge it to the game.
Yeah,
like this is.
Yeah, that's all you got.
This is just things that we learn along the way. You
for sure
eat it.
Yeah.
Take it and note. And that's one thing that I need to get started on as I do like more freelance work is contracts.
Yeah.
Like
I definitely think like bro, the contracts are easy though to make.
Yeah,
like,
but
you just grab a template off of Google.
Yeah.
I just made one not too long ago and it was dope. It was something, you take some words out, you add some words on your own. Make sure you read it though, and you could throw your own shit in there. Because most of the time, a lot of people I feel like don't really read the contract, and then you could finesse it because you could put some shit in there. Like, so for example,
it's like Drewski could have been records, just sign some bullshit.
Oh yeah, shout out Drewski, man. That's my boy too. You know, we doing a lot of work together. So,
this guy.
I want to work with him though. I want to work with him.
Hey, you got to speak it into existence, right?
For sure. Nah, Drewski's lit, bro.
I'm so happy and grateful that one day. That's inside joke.
You do affirmations?
No, I don't do affirmations. I actually do the opposite of affirmations. Actually, that's funny that you brought that up. I do the opposite of affirmations.
What does that look like?
Mine is like, because I don't want to. I always feel like if I do affirmations, I'm being too cocky and God's gonna like strike me down. Right? Like, if I'm like sitting here, I'm going to get a Lamborghini and I'm going to get a mansion and I'm going to get this and that. I feel, in my personal opinion, like just for myself, I'm like, God's going to like, oh yeah?
Wait,
how about your Kia gets thrown into a swamp and then you start.
Okay, but wait. Okay, here's the thing for that though. Are you saying that to yourself or are you saying that
even to myself?
Publicly?
No, just to myself.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You put it in your head, bro.
That's my own like messed up brain where I'm like, whenever I like truly want something, I'm like, yo, God, if it's for me, then make it for me.
Of course.
But like to be walking around like, yo,
do you believe in manifestation?
I guess I just never. I guess kind of like when I was still living with my parents, I would drive past this building when it was still being built, and I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna live in this place.
Okay.
One day I'm gonna live in this place. And then all of a sudden, one day happens, and I'm just living in this place.
Right. There you go.
Right. So I guess
manifestation is real, bro.
I guess I was wishing and not manifesting, but maybe it is the same thing, you know. Because some people, I don't know.
Wishing is, bro, I could wish to be a billionaire. Manifesting is, okay.
I am going to be a billionaire.
Not even that. You gotta be willing. You gotta put the work behind it.
Yeah.
You could wish, bro. I wish $1 million drops right now. You can't say that that's not manifesting.
I always say God helps those who help themselves.
Yeah.
Right. So if you ain't doing shit,
you gotta keep God with you. Though.
No, I'm saying like.
No, I'm just saying
you have to make an effort, like for God to then put a blessing in your way. If you're just sitting, like you said, here, I wish $1 million. Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But.
For sure.
That's why a lot of people have this discussion about luck, right? Which I guess you could probably get into too. But people are like, oh, he's just like, if someone was like being a hater to you, right?
Yeah.
Like me, right? And I'm like, oh, he's just lucky, right? Yeah. Like this person came up across him and he talked to them, and he's lucky that they took him to do the draft like footage at his house, and he's lucky that he got to see Bronny, right? People could say luck, right? But you gotta put yourself in the position to receive luck. Right. The guy who never left his house is not gonna get lucky to go see Bronny and take photos of him.
For sure,
that luck doesn't happen.
Yeah, luck is definitely real.
But
sure.
You got to put yourself in the realm to receive it.
For sure.
Right?
Exactly. And I definitely think I wouldn't say I'm lucky, but I definitely think, of course, luck is everywhere.
There's fate,
bro.
there's God intervention.
Luck is everywhere. Like, oh shit, like randomly I'm filming and then this dude walks in and oh shit, I get to film him too now. Like that's luck. But like at the same time, why am I there? Right?
Exactly.
I worked to get to that point. I worked to get into this building that dude just walked into. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying. That luck definitely plays a role in that. But yeah, you gotta work hard for this shit though.
Yeah. Bro. In order to like even people say like game winning shots in like basketball or like touchdowns.
It's luck.
It's a lucky pass. It's like, hey, I did all the work to be taking the shot.
Right.
For my team to trust me to take the shot, for me to be on the field or the court.
Right.
That's not luck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, fine. You want to take that 4 seconds away from me?
Yeah.
And say that's luck? So be it, but
yeah,
you on the couch
honestly, bro, you could really say there's luck in everything if you really look at it, bro. Like even if it's a small cut. Like but yeah, if you put yourself in that position,
we're lucky to be here in the first place, existing and doing this podcast and whatever, right?
Luck is everywhere.
We could have a whole bunch of issues that the podcast should be the last thing on our brain, but we're comfortable enough to just be chilling.
Thank God, bro. You know, all that shit going on in Palestine and all that. So
yeah. Speaking of, I don't know. I think before this, I'm gonna be posting that Gaza podcast. So I've been putting together like a lot of research since I want to make sure that that's like perfect because there's so much stuff going on that
crazy over there,
people can like screw like your words and whatever. Just these are the facts, and the facts are not looking good for anyone who's not supporting Gaza, right? That's that, but for sure, that's another conversation. But outside of, since we've been talking about a lot of film and videography, photography, outside of that, is there anything that interests you that is not like a career but a hobby or just fun things that you enjoy partaking in?
Shit, I mean, I like music just because I be around it a lot. I guess I do work in that field a little bit, but I like just managing people. Okay, so I also have this athlete, Thomas McCoy, who I help manage, and like, you know, he gets a lot of sponsorships, a lot of deals, a lot of NIL stuff. So yeah, there goes his page right there. You know, I've been with bro since he was in middle school. So seeing him come up and seeing him become, you know, at a D1 level, bro, it's just amazing. And I've shot a lot of content for him and a lot of other guys, so for free, you know. And so this is
what
just,
you need to start pivoting away from. You need to start getting some
not for sure. I'm gonna get income,
but you're still young, so it's fine as long as you have a roof over your head. You know?
Yeah, that's honestly my hardest thing right now is just finding the way to get money. Yeah, monetize the shit I'm doing because like what I'm doing right now, bro, I'm making money, but I'm making money in a different way. Like, okay, so for example, I have a marketing company, Universe Media, right? So that's where like I'm also getting my money because we do like this marketing, social media marketing for this one company, right? So that's how I get money, but also I get money obviously from KhanKlips and all those little gigs I do, but that's so inconsistent and like you can't be like, okay, I make this every month. Like, no. Yeah. 1 month I can make 10 bands, 1 month I can make 2 bands. Like it's so like fluctuating. So it's like that's why I wanted to start a marketing company because now it's like, okay, X amount of money every
steady
month.
income.
Yep.
Right. So, you gotta. I think they call it clients on retainer, where like they have you have them for multiple months, so you can at least know that in the next 6 months I will be making this much money.
Exactly.
So you can plan ahead.
We have a client on retainer right now, so that's my biggest thing. Putting people on retainer is the best. Yeah. And we got a contract too, so everything's legit. So that's like the biggest thing, is just making sure people are on retainer because that way you know what you got to do, you know what they got to do, you know what you're getting paid. You know what they got to spend, so it's just like way more smoother versus doing these little gigs. But I still do them. I still make my money off of that. But all these kids I do, like Thomas, and then I got this other boy Isaiah Ragland. He plays at Villanova, running back. He's a GOAT. So him also like, and they played at the same school too. So it was kind of easier for me to film them because they played on the same team, same school, same year. So it was definitely good for me to do, you know, what I did with them. Wait, did he play the same year? Yeah, he did play center. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it was good. It was good. You know, I helped them out. They helped me out. So yeah, that's why I like to do music, management. But outside of that, like really like just off my own time and I really don't play video games no more. Like I used to play video games. Like I used to play, like I play Madden. I'll cook all my friends in Madden. Yeah. I'll cook Jamo in Madden.
You know? Cook Sketch or no?
Yeah, I cook Sketch. I cook Sketch, bro. I shout out Sketch right now, man. What does he say? What's up, brother? What does he do? What's that? check special teams, all that shit, bro. Like that shit's funny, bro. He's going up though.
That just shows like, I listened to an interview with a sketch on Theo Von's podcast.
Yeah.
And he kind of like broke down how he just got started in it.
Yeah.
And he was just doing real estate for his like dad's company.
Oh,
and
really?
Just doing like kind of bullshit. Like, oh, I'm gonna send 2 emails today and that's it. You know, and then he's like, then he just started streaming just for funds.
Yeah.
Right? Turned that into
millionaire.
This whole thing. But the reason why I would say is because he was, I wouldn't say authentically himself, since he's kind of like half putting on a character.
Right, yeah.
But he's never like, although he's doing a lot of link ups with a lot of other popular influencers and people of that kind of ilk, he still, for some reason, feels pretty grounded to me.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem that all of this is getting to his head.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree.
He just did the, what's it called? He did the draft announcement for the Texans.
Yep.
And so sometimes you just get happy when, like, for me personally, when I see someone make it like that, there's 2% and I'm like, fuck, I should have fucking did some shit. But the 98% of that is like, it's very motivating and it's very comforting that
a good guy made it, bro.
That someone could do this is possible.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure. Bro.
Someone doing it's like just proof of concept that
I don't know how long he's been doing it. And I don't want to say he just blew up because, bro, a lot of people be saying people just blow up.
But they've been working.
Yeah. So I don't want to say that. So I don't know. But I don't know when he's been.
I think he kind of did just like blow up.
Maybe he did, bro. Maybe he just started filming, but I mean streaming, but I don't know, bro. If he did, bro, he blew up and he took the right steps. But like, if he's blowing up in this day and age, bro, anyone can.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, well, Kai's here and Aiden Ross is here and these guys have already made their stance, like, and they already cemented themselves for sure. But it's like, okay, you don't think you can still do it? Like,
it's not that like, it's a finite resource. Like, oh, they took it all.
Yeah.
Right? Because now there's so many people on this planet. Like, you could even make a good living of having a few thousand subscribers that are loyal and they maybe subscribe to a Patreon or something.
For sure.
You get 4,000 subscribers, right? And their Patreon is even $1 or $5, right?
Yeah.
A month?
Yeah.
That you're living good.
Boom.
You're living good.
Yep.
You don't have to have millions of subscribers.
Nah.
But like, you just need to have a loyal fan base that actually appreciates what you do.
Right.
And people are always trying to, how do I game the algorithm? How do I get this to blow up? How do I get to go viral?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, those things won't necessarily make you that successful because you could have a viral video and then no one follows you. Mm-hmm. And then that video just kind of like dissipates. Mm-hmm. But if you have a lot of stuff cooked up already and something goes viral, people can then go to it and, oh, this guy actually makes dope shit. For example, like people always tell me, or not people, like just like a few people be like, oh, you need to like perfect what you're doing right now with the podcast. Yeah. I'm like, no, this needs to be me putting up shots in the gym.
For sure.
This needs to be me putting out content.
That's what people don't understand.
And I need to get better in the shadows.
Yeah.
If someone put 1 million viewers on me right now, I'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be like tweaking a little bit. I'm not
ready for that.
I'm not polished. I'm still using likes and I'm using right.
For sure.
You know, I want to get polished to the point. And you can only get polished by doing.
Bro, practice. Everything is practice, bro.
We talking about practice?
When people say practice makes perfect, that's not no cap, bro. That's real, bro. Even for gym, like you said, shots to the gym, bro. Like this is all it takes. I remember, okay, for example, bro, people would tell me, oh, no, you gotta get this camera, you gotta do this, then you can start. Do. No, bro.
People are taking their iPhones and making careers off of it.
Oh yeah, nah, but that's a whole different topic. I started off. Let me tell you how I started off, bro. I started off with my sister's camera that I don't even know if my dad bought her or what, but I had my sister's camera because she just wanted to do photography. You know, all those girls like at that age, she was in high school, or middle school maybe, no high school. So you know, just wanted to get a camera for cheap, $300-$400 camera. I picked it up, bro. I always had a love for cameras. And so I've always felt gravitated towards that. Like you could see baby videos of me trying to grab cameras that my dad was shooting on. So I've always loved cameras. And so I picked up her camera and I shot. My first thing was shooting a football game for my high school. Mm-hmm. And you know, that's literally where I'm at today, bro. It's so crazy, bro. But at that time, right, let me tell you, it was so hard to get on that field. Like we had to finesse our way onto that field. Me, when I say me and my friend Joe.
Put a fake safety vest on, a hard hat, like, yo,
basically,
I'm here to do the electricity.
Basically, bro, like we had to finesse our way to that field. And then on top of that, we had to finesse our way onto the bus for me to get on the bus with the guys to go to the games. Because look, bro, them games were like 30 minutes away, bro. I can't have my parents drive me to all these away games. Like, I'm looking crazy. I'm not getting paid. I'm not on the team. What the hell am I doing? For, right? So I'm like, okay, let me get on the bus. It'll be easy. We had to finesse that. Like, and when I say finesse, some of it was finesse, but also some of it was like keep hitting at it. Like, keep asking the administrators and then keep asking the coaches. Just keep going, keep it. Like, annoying, not annoying it, but like, keep, you know.
Yeah, you gotta keep.
Don't take no.
Yeah.
Right? So that's where it took us, bro. But now, bro, I promise you, bro, 2024, bro, even last year, bro, there are so many kids at my high school now shooting content. And for the teams and all that.
So what you're saying is you're a you're a pioneer.
I would definitely say, well, I don't want to sound cocky, so take
I'll definitely maybe.
Yeah, that was a little ugly.
I'll definitely, kind of, sometimes.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't say I'll definitely. But honestly, bro, I was probably
But I saw some kid in a KhanKlips hoodie running around.
Nah, I was probably the first person in our area, at least my region, who started filming the content, filming the games. Like me and my friend Joe. So that's really what it started with. So seeing all these kids do now, bro, I'm not like, oh, I'm better than you, or you just started after me. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'm actually happy that these kids are doing this shit.
Yeah,
like,
you just need to be better than yourself.
Yeah, like I really like, bro. I'm genuinely happy, bro. Like, I've established a lot of connection, a lot of relationship with the coaches on that team. And when I had to leave and, go my own way, like, they were like, wow, well, like, what are we going to do now? Like, and luckily there was other guys I referred them to, and then they got locked in, and now they're just building. Like, shout out to South Lakes basketball team and stuff like that. But like, they're going crazy. They have so much content, and I'm happy to see that because they deserve it. And to see that South Lakes is getting put on the map every day with these videos and pictures is awesome. So I'm glad to see that, bro. It's lit.
Because at the end of the day, when the things that we do, part of it is a legacy for it, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, when I make designs or when I do something creative, I want to get like paid or whatever for it. Yeah. But I also want people to look at it and be like, wow, that's amazing. I didn't think someone could think of something like that. And if those people then want to go and do creative stuff themselves, it would make me feel so happy inside. So for your situation, I could only imagine that seeing a lot of people see, like, for example, those kids could probably look at you like how we look at sketch. Oh, it's possible. Someone did it. Let me try it, right? Yeah. So if I ended up streaming or whatever, and then Sketch finds out that, like, if I blow up, he would probably feel good that, oh, he started something that people are motivated to do. So that's another aspect of the things that we do, since they're very publicized. Yeah. Our art has to be pushed out there for it to be kind of like notarized, that people will see it and then absorb it. I remember one time we were at a panel in college, and I was just a senior in college, right? But I was the director of creative content there. I would just like make advertisements.
Oh, big tough guy.
I don't know. Hey, I definitely didn't get paid for that. All right.
Creative director over here.
And a person who was in a grade below me came up to me and was asking me questions about, well, I really love the work that you do, and what's your creative process? And I was like, I never even thought of these things. I was just doing bullshit. Right. And I was having creative processes that I never put into words. Yeah. I would just go around and do it. So a lot of times even teaching helps you learn better. Oh, right? For sure. Because it puts in perspective and to kind of lay it out in
you think of things that you don't even think of.
Because these are things that are like on set, even in your own head. Right. So.
Nah, it's dope, bro. I definitely I try to respond to all the kids who reach out to me. Yeah. All the people who reach out to me in
flooding your DMs.
Yeah, like, okay, what camera are you using? What setting do you use for this? How did you do this effect? How did you get this opportunity? Like, I try to give out all that stuff.
You're not trying to gatekeep.
Nah, I don't gatekeep nothing, bro. I really don't gatekeep nothing. But one piece of advice I do like to give people is like, make sure that you stay in your lane and make sure that you create your own path. Because a lot of people be just like straight copying shit. And to me, like, I don't really mess with that. Like, that's lame for me. Like, if you gonna mess,
if you're following in someone's footsteps, you might trip.
Yeah,
well, I just made that shit up right now. Bro, I'm on fire, bro.
That's hard. But like, the other thing is though that people don't understand. Like, the greatest artists, bro, steal shit, bro.
It's how good you are at stealing what flavor of what you're putting on it is, right? Like a lot of these artists today, like even like rappers and stuff, they're like offshoots of what Future created, right?
Yeah, bro. And Future if you literally go look at all these artists, bro, they literally have references, or they'll literally copy the flows, sounds from this music like way back. Yeah. Like they stole that shit, but they made it their own, bro. That's the best thing. Like
that's how things evolve, right?
Yeah,
like rap,
bro.
Like hip hop and rap came from like blues and other stuff, and rock came from.
It's just putting your own shit on it, though. Yeah. That's all I think. Okay, if you gonna steal, like if you gonna try to do it like this, okay, boom. But put your twist to it, bro. Yeah. Differentiate yourself from it so that people can really mess with you for you, bro.
Yeah.
Because people are gonna find out who you're copying from. They're gonna be like, all right, bye, and follow them. So make sure that you putting your,
stamp
on that. Make sure you're putting your own, skill to that. It'll definitely go a long way. That's why I think people kind of fuck with me for. It's like, okay, I got my stuff, you know what I'm saying? People look at my stuff like, okay, yeah, that's KhanKlips. Like, at least I think.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I have it that way. Cause like I said, bro, I didn't look up to nobody in the beginning. Yeah. Like I didn't know nobody in the beginning. Yeah. So all the content I was producing was just straight from like what I know. Right? Like I wasn't watching nobody. But now, of course, like growing up and seeing a lot of these people, like I definitely have a lot of people I look up to. So in the videography world. So it's lit, bro. It's just learning from them, and shout out to all my guys. Yeah. Shout out to Anvar too, bro. That's one of someone who helps me a lot.
And so speaking of like doing your own thing, would you say that you have a distinct like you kind of just mentioned it right now, a video or something style where if someone sees it, you're like, oh, that's KhanKlips?
I think so. I definitely think so.
Is it something that you think about when you're making something that I want to make it like KhanKlips style, or is it just like I'm gonna follow what I naturally like? Or
yeah, bro, it's really just like doing what I keep doing, bro. Like, and I think people recognize it though. Like, I don't act like I don't like purposefully like try to do something that makes it look like my style. I literally just do it, and it comes out that way.
Sick.
Yeah, so, it's dope though, bro.
So moving on from that, like business wise, right? Like we've been talking about a lot of business. Is there anything that like in your personal life that you have any bucket list things that you want to do, kind of like a place that you want to visit, or a thing that you're dying to do, like skydive, or a country you're trying to see, or is that something that it's not really on your mind at the moment?
That's not on my mind too much at the moment, but at the same time it is, because I want to travel. I want to travel a lot.
Yeah.
Like I told you in the beginning, like I've been traveling a lot, but it's been within the country. I've never left the country, so shit, I don't even got a passport, so I gotta get that situated and stuff. But I definitely want to leave the country, because I know all my friends tell me like when they leave the country, like
it gives you perspective.
World. Yeah, it gives you perspective. It's a different world. You're gonna become it's just a perspective type of thing. Like you come back home and you'll be like, oh damn, like your brain like kind of shifts a little bit. And so I definitely think I gotta leave the country for sure. Like maybe like I might go to Tokyo soon. So Japan,
bro, that'd be sick.
That'll be lit, bro. I'm gonna bring my camera, bro. I'm gonna cook so much over there, bro. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I feel like you haven't tapped into it since you've done a lot of other things, is like the lifestyle videos. Right? Where it's just like, maybe, I don't know if that constitutes as like vlogging. Yeah. But like just a cinematic experience of where you've been.
Exactly.
You know, so Tokyo
that's
is
what
like
I want to do.
That's
what I want to do 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because, bro, people want to see Tokyo. That shit lit. Yeah. The environment, the people, like, if I just pull like just content, and then I don't have my face on it, bro. Just, B-roll of everything, like, bro, people will mess with that and put some. I can edit it and make it look nice, but yeah, that's definitely where I'm trying to venture out to for sure.
Yeah. Have you thought about doing short films or anything like that, where it's more like a story based?
Yeah, I've shot a
documentary.
Couple. Yeah, we've shot a couple. We've definitely shot a couple of short films. Like I said, bro, that's the thing. It's like you wouldn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like that's why I just need to work on, bro. But yeah, I've shot a couple short films. Like, okay, so I did this Nike spec ad, by the way. Click on that. Shout out Jamo behind the computer and shit. But yeah. I did this.
I gotta take a video of him just in the background. We'll put this in the.
Yeah, shout out Jamo.
That was good.
Shout out the GOAT, bro. Anyways, yeah, so I did this spec ad. I did it with a couple of my friends that I've really started videography with, Vision, Cyrus, and a Leprechaun Films, Lee Jack, man. So those are my boys, bro, for life. And I did something with them. They both came out of South Lakes too, and they both helped me. And then I had my boy Max. He's a GOAT, bro. I've known him for quite a while too, and he plays at Delaware now. He played at Rutgers football. Yeah. So now, but he's dope. He got his shit figured out. I don't mean to go into that, but anyways, go back. Anyway, so my idea behind this spec ad was like, bro, Have you seen this spec ad before?
I haven't seen this video.
Oh,
click on the volume. Haroon.
Oh, he didn't even see the video. Great.
Bro, I don't really support you like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's watch the video.
Every day. Day in, day out. I try. Because I care. I care to make it out. I care about my family. I care about my future. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. But when it comes down to this, the only thing stopping me is myself.
Now, how'd you get that shot of him running and you? I know your ass wasn't running backwards.
What you mean, bro? I run a 4.40, bro.
Backwards. Yeah, 40 days in a car.
All right, now you're being glazed. Anyways, I got in the car.
Or is that
I was in the trunk, sitting in the trunk. Yeah, I was sitting in the trunk. I had my gimbal too, though, so it was dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like something like this, bro, like that was something that really shook up the game for me. Like,
yeah,
I was like, damn, that was my first video, something like that. So I was like, bro, I gotta keep doing shit like this. Like, this is really the realm I'm trying to get into, bro. If I really did this for Nike, bro, they would have paid me bread, bro, like bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I do the spec ads because, you know.
So what does spec ad mean?
Okay, so I actually don't know what.
All right, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't ask.
Yeah.
Anyways,
don't ask the side eye. Side eye spec ad is basically, I don't know what spec. Maybe it's
specified ad.
Maybe it's just spec. But anyway, spec ad is basically, if you go on YouTube, bro, it's basically like they do it for Under Armour. You could do it for anything, bro. You could literally go and do a freaking body armor spec ad, bro. And
just to highlight something particular.
Yeah, it's basically just like an ad that's not an official ad for Nike or forever.
It's kind of like offshoot.
Yeah, it's just your shit. Like, it's not an official ad, so you're just doing a spec ad. So, like, basically, like, you could literally go and do, like, an Under Armour, Puma, like, anything. Like, it doesn't have to be a sports related.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my realm I'm trying to get into because that's what people mess with. So, actually, I'm trying to do something for clothes. So, I might do something for, like, I don't know, like, a big brand, like, maybe, like, Balenciaga or, like, I don't know, something big where I'm literally just do a spec ad for them and make some sweet shit and then post it on my page because, like I said, bro, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, you could even do it for like a local kind of brand or something more attainable. Because like, Balenciaga, they're on some weird shit. We'll get into that later. But
I mean, I don't know what they
be on some weird shit. But anyways,
I don't know what they got going on.
I get what you're saying is like, and I kind of want to do something similar with like products.
Yeah.
So like I bought like a whole kind of curtain.
Yeah.
And trying to make a little setup with all these lights and cameras that we have.
That's the thing too.
To kind of like make your own edit commercial because you're in marketing as well as I am, and these are skills that are not just that everyone doesn't have.
Yeah,
you know, to make visuals like of this nature.
Yeah,
people just think of marketing. I'm just gonna do some like
for sure
research and maybe some bullshit and just but like to kind of differentiate yourself from the pack is key because I think after you graduate, in that meantime, you'll still be doing you're like freelancing work, but it could help to find a steady income job. Yeah. Like that's work from home. Yeah. So you don't have to like have that kind of obligation to waste your time going to the office. Right. But you can take your freelancing gigs to another level because you have income to supply it. Right. Right?
For sure.
Like you can get more cameras, get more gear, buy tickets to places that you may not have originally been able to get to.
Right.
So that's kind of the beauty of having that steady income because then you can, once your side income generates more and more money, then you can officially leave the other place. Exactly. But if you kind of are just freelancing from the beginning, you can still make it to the top. But it's kind of like, what anchor do you want to have on you? You want to have the anchor of no money or the anchor of no time? Yeah. Which you might have if you're working too much at a steady, stable income job. Yeah. So that's one of those things that you got to consider. Honestly, moving forward.
I've had not a job, but I've had an internship for like it was like a month to be honest. Yeah. It was in like a cubicle. So I would never do that again, though.
Yeah.
That shit,
as long as you know, that's the good thing about internships,
bro,
is that you know what's good for you and you know what's not good for you to stay away from.
I could never do that. Like,
sit in a cubicle.
I was glad I took the opportunity. It gave me some little bread and stuff, but I'll never be able to do that. Like, that was not for me. Like, it's just not for me, bro. So I'm glad I was able to actually, like, people could say, oh, I can't do cubicle and never been in a cubicle. But for me, like, I've actually been in one for a month, bro, and that was not it, bro. For 9 to 5, like 8 to 5, bro. So literally a job, bro. So I could not do that. And for me, in terms of steady income, like when I graduate, I'm trying to build up my marketing agency up until that point where I graduate. I'm chilling. I don't need to get a job. My steady income is what I made. Like, my steady income is the business that I made, right? That's my goal. Like, I'm not trying to go and just get a job for steady income. You know, hopefully it doesn't come down to that, but I don't think it will. Like, I work a lot, bro. I work every day. Like, people think, so the funny thing is, bro, people think a 9 to 5, like, bro, when you're doing shit on your own, bro, you're working every day, all day.
People think, 9 to 5 is the all company. When you're working on your own, you're working 24/7.
24/7, bro.
You wake up, you think about it.
Yeah. Someone could call you 12 a.m., 3 a.m., bro, 6 a.m., 8 a.m.
You're editing a video into the middle of the morning.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Doing this shit, it takes way more than a 9 to 5, bro. So people think like, oh, 95 is bad, it's taking up too much time, bro. When you do your own shit, bro, you're taking way more, bro. You're doing
for way less
24/7,
until you get to that point where it's like a turning point.
Yeah. So I want to say this for the audience real quick, bro. In terms of filming for free, bro, and I want to hear your point on that too, because you're also in the realm of, you know,
freelancing and
freelancing and with digital, like, artwork and all that stuff. But in terms of videography and photography, bro, filming and doing shit for free is so golden, bro.
It's
like,
so what?
Golden.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, like, and that should be in everyone's opinion, for real. That has got me in so many doors and so many places that I never thought I'd be. For example, that Bronny shit, I didn't get paid.
Yeah.
I flew out to LA with my money. I paid for the ticket, my money. Uber, my money. None of it got paid by nobody, bro. What did I do?
But you have something that no one else can compare to.
Exactly. Everything, bro, a lot of this shit I be doing for free. Yeah. Now, there's a balance, though.
There's at a point where you have to pivot that into actually making use of, because you're saying that you got those good contents for free, but the reason why the content is good is because maybe eventually you can get paid for something similar.
Exactly.
Because if you don't eventually get paid for something, then...
Yeah. So that's why you do this shit for free. You do this shit for free, post on your page, now you're adding validity to yourself. Now you can be like, okay, I deserve 500 a video because look at my page. I shot Bronny.
And then the thing is, no one needs to know that you didn't get paid, right? They're not listening to this podcast.
Nah, it's not even that. I think people
because if you look at this, right, these could all be hypothetically paid gigs
for sure,
right? For sure. And then if someone comes up to you, you'd be like, "Yo, how you not gonna pay me? I got paid for shooting LeBron James' son."
Yeah.
Right, and you're gonna come think that you're better than that to not pay me?
No, of course. And that's the other thing you gotta gauge. That's on myself, bro. Like, okay, what do I charge this guy, or do I just take this opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when I went to go film with Jameson, like, I didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Right. And all that was for free. So, and we didn't even release no content yet. So,
but it's good to get in the door, especially like right now.
Yeah.
You're still in college. Like, this is the time for you to be doing those things.
Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to lock it, bro. But I don't understand. Like, a lot of people, like, I see little creatives, bro. And I don't mean to say little, but like people who are like just coming up. They're out here charging people like all this shit, like, bro, like. I
mean, if someone's paying, then feel free. But if you're gonna deny something because you didn't get paid, which is an opportunity that you could have had, that's not smart.
Yeah. Now I look back, bro. I look back at my own messages when I first started. I would throw in like, yeah, bro, like I'll do this for $40, bro. But bro, I charge way more than that now.
Yeah, and sometimes at a certain point, like the difference between $40 and free, you might as well. I mean, if you're like hurting for the bread, but like.
At that point, no,
doing
at that
it for
time,
free, you could get out of it, like something out of it.
Yeah.
And then, but I would say, like, to start building out a plan for how, like, after you graduate, to start pivoting this, because then you want to be able to, like, live in an apartment and whatever, right?
For sure.
An apartment is $2,000 minimum at this point,
man.
Right? So it's like you need to make $2,000 to sit down on the sofa.
Yeah.
Right. And now after that,
I try to move to Miami, bro.
Yeah, I heard of our family's
No. That ain't got nothing to
exodus
do with me.
to Miami.
I've been trying to move to Miami for all that, but yeah, Miami, bro. So many connections out there.
Yeah,
it's better than LA because of less traffic. It's too far. LA is too far to go.
it's warm still.
Yeah, it's nice. Miami's the one, bro. I really like Miami.
Yeah,
I love LA, and then I like New York too, bro. I had ups and downs in New York. I know you've been there a couple times.
Yeah.
I definitely had ups
It's
and downs.
nice to visit, but I wouldn't want to like live.
Yeah.
But that's each to like. The thing is, the thing is that with your kind of career, you're gonna be on the move.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing, you're gonna be on the move.
Yeah.
Right.
Facts.
And maybe like down the line, as soon as like you start building up your kind of businesses, and I know you have a couple like pages that you've been working on and side businesses that we can plug.
Shout out Head Tap, man. Plug them.
Head Tap Universe, right?
Universe Media, Head Tap. Shout out that, man. Head Tap's going dumb right now, so yeah. We got
Scroll up. Damn, 37,000 followers.
Come on, bro. We fucking over there, bro.
Listen, and these are these are the type of things where you make money at home, right? Where like
Facts.
you could like make money on ads or something, or
that's
you
what
could
we're
start.
getting into.
You could even start a Head Tap podcast,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Where you bring in different like high school
Athletes, yeah.
athletes and tell them, interviewing them on their upbringing. You could be behind the camera, you could be in front of the camera interviewing.
Yeah.
You could have someone just be there, and that's income right there. You start plugging in some like ads into those things, and then those are the things that put the roof over your head.
Yep.
And then the roof over your head and the extra income allows you to do your passion.
Yep.
Right? Because if you're struggling for money and you're trying to like pay your bills, you're gonna be doing like kids' birthday parties and shit just to like feed the fan. Like
I had to do one of those before.
I did a couple of
I had to do
birthdays
that, bro.
too, but it's fun. It's fun, but
it's fun, but it's awkward, bro.
Especially when you're not part of the family and you're like, hey, let me take a picture of your kid.
Yeah,
and you're like, what am I?
bro?
What am
it's
I really
uncomfortable,
doing?
but also, what is your stance on uncomfortable situations, bro? Because that's another big thing in my.
Well, I think it's like kind of what we talked about it earlier. It's you gotta when you walk in, make yourself known, shake the hands, introduce yourself, be personable, be like, oh, I enjoy. This guy's a cool guy. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna worry about if you're just some sweaty freak in the corner, like, hey, can I pick up a crew of you in a family? Just like,
yo,
and he's like, did we even hire you? Like, no, he just walked in.
You sound like someone I know.
Listen, want to put him on blast?
Yeah, his name is H. It starts with an H. Could you tell?
Rhymes with the harpoon.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, I definitely think. What were we talking about?
About being awkward, like you are right now.
That's not awkward, bro. I literally just don't know where we at.
Nah, we were just talking about like
I got so much things on my mind, bro. Okay, for example, bro, you know what's so funny, bro? I went golfing probably like a couple months ago, and that was my first time golfing 9 holes. Right? It was 4 of us, so it took us like, it was 4 of us. So it took us like.
I'm just gonna let that slide.
I don't know why
right?
I did that.
This
it's
guy
4 of us, bro.
Had to carry the 4 just to count to 4.
Subtract. All right, man.
I don't throw on gang signs, right? Relax. Chill.
Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, my block, the only block.
Kind of freaking MG.
Herndon. We over here stepping, man.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, so I golfed 3 months ago, bro. 9 holes, right? Took us like 3 hours, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was sitting there like, bro, I got so much shit to do. What am I doing here, bro? Because, you know, golfing is like, in my idea, when I picture golfing, it's like, okay, you made it. You over there smoking a cigar or some shit. Like, you freaking.
This guy's freaking golfing with Michael Jordan. What the hell?
You a millionaire. Like, you chilling, bro. That's my picture of golfing, bro. Obviously, I don't smoke.
You're like, I wasn't expecting to sweat.
By the way,
I wasn't expecting to sweat this much.
By the way, I don't smoke or drink or nothing, bro. That's another thing, bro, because.
Yeah, mom's watching. Chill out.
It's not even that, bro. I literally don't do none of that. I've never done, never will, bro. And the thing is, I've been around it so much, bro, to the point where it's like, bro, if you think you're folding at home, bro, get out of here, bro. I'm over
if
here.
You're what at home?
Folding, like, oh, I have to smoke. Like, people, like, I've been around that
people,
shit.
I'm not addicted. I just gotta have it.
Yeah, I be around that shit so much.
I can stop
bro.
whenever I want. I just don't want to.
Yeah. Nah, it's you know, to each their own at the end of the day, bro, but that's just a distraction.
Yeah,
to be honest, bro.
I could go on a whole conversation about that. Like, I personally don't like give a shit if anyone else does it, but
I don't,
for me, I'm honestly, like, I can't.
As long as the people closest to me are good, that's all.
And don't be causing a problem for me. Like, I had to take care of drunk people before, and like, man, I'm like, bro, why are you spitting in my face for? Why are you leaning on me? Fuck off.
Got someone spit in your face?
I got to give a whole.
Someone spit in your face, your friend?
No, not like like they're talking to you too close to your face.
Oh, okay.
And like
okay,
fucking.
okay. Oh yeah.
Nah, bro, I would have fucking.
Nah, I was about to say so. I go lie, bro. I said it not a few days ago, but like a few weeks ago. I said this to one of my friends, bro. Like getting spat in the face.
I'd rather get punched.
That's how you say it, right?
Yes, spat.
Okay. Getting spat in the face versus a punch is so different, bro. If someone punches me,
and I have a thing about like germs and like diseases, and don't be like
nah, it's not even that, bro.
A herpes loogie at me,
face, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's chemical warfare.
I ain't gonna lie.
Biochemical warfare.
If you spit in someone's face, you gonna DIE in GTA, bro. In GTA.
Die in GTA?
In GTA, bro.
What does GTA have to do with anything?
In GTA.
Like the game?
Come on, bro. You're not hip. I know you're like, well, how old are you now?
I'm a fucking boomer.
Touching 30 over there, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, I'm blessed to touch 30, all right? Some people just, they don't make it at 30. They wish they could be 30.
Oh, here we go.
Right, yeah.
Now you gotta get all
flip that on your ass.
Oh, shit.
I'm unk now.
Here we go, bro.
We done with the 90s.
His curry.
You were born after 2000 with your weird ass.
Bro, I was born after 2000, but I've been around since 1991, man.
All right, I think we should end it there.
I don't think he's not allowed to talk back there. He's supposed to be on the fucking computer only.
he'll be a special guest one day if he moves.
I don't think so. He got to do some shit with his life first.
He's my Jamie in the booth. But I think that's a good way to end it on your awkward statement.
No,
you want to make any plugs?
Hey, we can't end it there, bro.
All right, what do you want to talk about then?
We gotta switch it up. We gotta turn it on.
We gotta turn on how Harun magically won this fantasy league that we had secretly. Wait, did we have money in that or no? What?
Now we were, but you
was there money in that?
But you wasn't trying it. No one else was trying it. My brother wasn't trying it, so I
had my freaking draft auto enrolled or whatever.
Exactly, bro. It was exactly that.
I didn't even know. Enroll, I low-key was like, who the hell is Tyrese Halliburton? I didn't know.
You had auto enroll, bro, from the jump, bro, showing no effort, bro. God,
bro, it's like AI, bro. AI is the future,
showing
bro.
No effort, bro.
AI is the future. What happens? What happens when what happens when AI does a Bronny video? Bro, then what happens?
Keep showing no effort in this life, you're not gonna go nowhere, bro.
Damn, this guy's spitting game at me. This guy's crazy.
Nah, but yeah, bro. Like I said, bro, it's all about consistency. It's all about hard work. It's all about God, praying, all that shit, bro. So like. My biggest thing, I want to end it on some advice, bro. That's
okay.
I want to end on some advice, bro. My advice to young creators, up and coming creators, and people who are just lost in the scene or maybe just trying to find their way, bro. Be consistent, bro. Be consistent because as soon as even if you go film a freaking bird in the sky, bro, shoot that, post that, edit that, get that out, bro. Because someone's going to look at it and be like, damn, like, oh, that's nice. Or someone's going to look at it and be like, oh, he could do that. She could do that. Like, they're going to mess with it and they're going to reach out to you. Where will that lead? You'll never know, bro. Take every opportunity you can, bro. Whether that's free, whether that's paid. Like, try to take every single opportunity you can, bro. Because you never know who knows who, bro. I know you mentioned, what was that thing called? 6 what?
Oh, the 6 degrees of separation.
6 degrees of separation, bro. He just got me hip to that a few days ago. I didn't know what that was. I knew this, like, I knew like the concept of it, but I never understood. I didn't know that was what it was called. But that's real, bro. That's real, bro. I could get to anyone I want to, realistically, bro. Like knowing these guys, knowing these people I know. So take every opportunity you can. Be blessed that you're in a position. You know what I'm saying? And don't think you need a perfect setup to get started. Like you said, bro, you don't need to have perfect mic, setup, this and that to get started. Like what you're doing right now, bro. We're over here on the couch, bro. And in a few months, who knows what this will look like?
Yeah,
right?
some people have their own whole studio.
Put your shots up. Keep shooting. Keep grinding, bro. It's gonna all pay off, bro. I promise you, it's gonna pay off, bro. So yeah, that's why I want to end it off.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah. But
that's a good way to end it.
Besides that, shout out to my gang, though, man. Shout out to all my people, bro. Yeah.
All right, you got any shout out all your business pages, all your personal pages? I know you got.
Shout out KhanKlips. That's my main page.
We'll put them all.
I got Head Tab too. You know, Head Tab. We got a couple studs running that, bro. We got Ty, my boy Ty's running that. Tarek, Lee, Jack, me, Joe. We killing that game over there. Then my boy Thomas and all those boys, Isaiah, and shout out my boy Joe too. That's my boy for real.
Sounds good. What about Universe?
All that. Yeah. Shout out my man Show Joe, brother.
And follow you at KhanKlips, right? That's KhanKlips.
Shout out to my family.
That's on Instagram and TikTok?
Yeah, Instagram and TikTok, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm up on TikTok too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got like 37K.
Yeah, you need to
I hit
push
a couple
it, push
milli,
it.
couple
Before it gets banned, we got to run it up.
Nah, it's not gonna get banned. You think it's gonna get banned? That's another episode.
That's another episode. I don't even know what.
But yeah, bro. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to all my family, bro. Without this, without my family, without my parents, without my support system, I wouldn't be nowhere, bro. Because they took me to all these games. Wait,
hey, shit. That's the episode. That's the Danger Dog podcast. See you guys next time. Oh, you gotta end it, bro. You're cooked.
That's crazy. They took me to all these shows. They took me to all these games, and without them, I wouldn't be nowhere, bro. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my family.
To all the teachers that said I was never gonna be shit, and they said
bro,
you don't even know how to work a camera.
My friends, bro. Shout out all my friends, bro. But yeah, I want to end this episode, bro. More to
we
come
ended this episode like 5 times.
Shout out to Danger Dog, and we out, man. Peace.